This is not an exercise per se, but it is a useful thing to have for the dog. It's getting the dog to actually put on their own collar. Obviously, you are going to hold the collar. They are not going to go and get it and put it on while you're not there. But it gets the dog to put his head inside a closed environment such as this. You start with the collar in your hand. I am using my left hand for this because my right-handed, me being right-handed, does most of the work. You're going to take the collar, put it in front of the dog's face with your hand with the treats in right in front of it. So the dog is going to follow the treats while you put the collar over the nose. Keep doing this for a couple of practices, as the dog might be a little bit wary of you putting something over the dog's nose. But the treat makes a good distraction. Good, good. And reward when it's fully on. You're trying to keep the dog as calm as possible while you're doing this. The next progression to this exercise, now that he is comfortable with you putting the collar over his head, is to him actually offering the head to you. So you are going to wait a little further back with the treats, the hands through the treats, to pull his head in. Good. So he has presented me with his nose. Good. Nice. So he is almost pushing his head through the collar now. The progression of this is having a little bit of space so that the dog actually has to present his head into that. So you hold the collar in front of him, a little bit away from him, and you have the treats just going through. So he knows he's going to get rewarded for putting his nose through. That's it. Good. Once more. Good. Nice. Now, Saxon knew that he wasn't going to get the treats unless he actually put his head in the circle of the collar. The last progression of this is to get rid of the treats that are in the treat hand. You still keep the hand there just to keep his nose following that hand. That will be faded later as this exercise gets better and better. So you hold the collar right in front of the dog's nose. You don't want him walking a foot to get his head in the collar, otherwise he's just going to get confused. So right in front of his nose, and you lead him back. That's it. So he's pushing, and you get the collar on comfortably. Always remember, even if you don't have the treats in your hand, to reward afterwards. And that's how you get the dog to put the collar on for themselves.